Ni hao ma. Okay, let's get going. Hey, Mom, turn down your music. I'm trying to do a live stream. What is she doing back there all the time? Crazy. Hey, good morning. How are you? Welcome to Forex.Today, the YouTube community of 20,000 foreign exchange traders. We gather here today to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal of planning our trades. Let me remind you that even when you plan your trades, trading is risky and not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Hello, my name is Wayne. I'm Taller Online. Currency trader just like you. I have a passion for it. I've been doing this for a long time. Tomorrow I'm doing Trade Non-Farm Payrolls live for the 198th month in a row. That's a long time to be sharing. If you're doing the math, it's more than 16 years. Cool. So, look, I probably have learned a few things over the years, and I probably already knew stuff when I was started. By the way, there was no live streaming. There was no YouTube. Okay, so that's how long ago that was. So, over the years, people have asked me for help, and I've been obliged. So, anyway, I created a few resources outside of the 6,000 live streams I've done since then. So in the description below the video, there are links to more resources. Well, these live streams are free. You're going to have to pay money for the additional resources. Like I wrote a book. It's pretty good. Yeah, well, you have to buy it on Amazon.com. I've created training courses, dozens and dozens and dozens of hours, $88. That's it. Not 1,000. 88. Inside of FX Bootcamp, where those videos are located, there's also live trading groups. One meets twice a week now for $99 a month. And the other one meets daily. We decided to call that the day trading group. That's a whole $199 a month, but also that includes the swing trading group. So you get, you're right, 100%, more than 100% more for just 100% more. Nice. Kamal says I still look young. Yeah. A little gray in the beard, a little bit. But I added that just to look smart. Also in the description below, another resource is tradersway.com. They are a foreign exchange broker. You're a foreign exchange trader. They want to make happiness with you. You're happy when you have a reliable broker that actually executes your trade and doesn't trade against you. They're happy when you are a profitable trader because over time you'll trade more lots. They'll have more things to do. They'll provide more service to you. They're a service provider, so if you don't trade, they don't make money because they don't provide a service. So if you blow up your trading account because you is stupid and you trade like an idiot, well, that doesn't benefit them at all because then you go away because now there's no one to... You blow up your trading account, there's nothing to provide a service to. So they would rather you be successful. That's what I'm here for, bro. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Huh? Wink, wink. I want to help you get conservative. I want to help you get disciplined. Oops, move that over. I want you to be patient. I want to help you become disciplined. I want you to think about long-term technical trends. I want you to think about fundamental forces. But ultimately, I want you to succeed. All right, so let's move. I got to move. Give me the juice. Let's take a look at where we is. Dollar trying to gain some strength back. Great. Pound trying to give back some strength. Great. Aussie still weak. CAD still weak. Kiwi still weak. So not a lot has changed. So let's go take a look at the world and see what is up, as they say. What is up, YouTube? All right, so there's my trade yesterday in the day trading group. No, it's not the best trade in the world. I know. But I got my stop at break even, and I'm making money, honey. Huh? Making money, honey. So I think we talked about this in the day trading group yesterday and identified like 6 reasons for this trade. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm making money then. You could have 6 reasons to not make money, but in this case, I guess I got lucky. It's working. Steve, I'm on every time frame. I know it sounds facetious, but it's not. I mean, boom. But anywho, look at that. So it came back. My stop was placed properly. Now it's making, now it's come around. If I change this to a bearish point of view, and of course I'm a bear, I think it's this one. Weekly, no. Oh, wait, it's bias pivots. There you go. Duh. Okay, I'm a bear. Obviously, I'm short, so sometimes I forget. I can see that it's a bear zone, but anyways. So I'm short in my bear zone, and I shorted on the way up, not on the way down. And so that's great. So my target for the day here is 56 and some change. So another 100 pips down. That'd be all right. I'm in at the halfway point. I'm in at 57 and a half, and we're just below, so I have about 60 pips here. It's a start. What was my entry candle? I was short probably here. Okay. So I front run the Asian session is what it is. I front run the Asian session to front run the London session. So you can see Asia actually took it up and then the London boys took it down. But that was the whole point of the trade. So I got it right. But you can see I was a bit early. But, that's why you use a stop loss, for crying out loud. So actually, the way I broke this down was this was plan A. Okay. And this was plan B. But plan B occurred while I'm sleeping. So, right? Okay. So that's cool. Whatever. You can see the intent here at least. So now I need a lower low. And then probably next week, I'll get another one. Are you guys going to attend my 3-hour live stream tomorrow at FX Street? Starts at 7:30 in the a.m. See if I can get that detail for you. That way you can set a YouTube reminder. I don't think they have anything scheduled. Well, that's lame. Whale Oil B, they don't have anything scheduled. There's nowhere for me to send you. Let me check the... Well, for shame on them. Well, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, nowhere to send you. So anyways, I'll see you guys over there at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow. Okay, so that was Kiwi dollar down. Let's zoom in here. Okay, so tell me how I did. I shorted here. It might have been here. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, but there's my sell order. Let me make this. See? I'll move my stop a little closer so you can see it a little easier. Okay. What do you think? How did I do? A, B, C, D, or F? A being the best, F being the worst. Oh, why thank you. You're far too kind. N pieces A plus. Hey, there's no A plus at Harvard. There isn't. You can't get an A plus. What was your stop loss? Above support. Usually it's 33 pips. Okay, Steve? It's usually 33. Sometimes it's 111. But, you know, above resistance. So to me, that's rarely the problem. My stop loss is never a problem. Yeah. I mean, look, dude, if you're short, put it above resistance. Oh, but resistance is too far away. Well, maybe your short is at the wrong price. Maybe you're shorting the wrong price. Or it's the wrong price, but you know, it's still far away. All right, we'll lower your lot size. It's never a problem. Okay. Okie dokie. So once again, this is still set bullishly, so you'd have to have this bearishly. So put this to bearish mode. Okay. Now, this other thing we should talk about. So many of you said that was an A trade. You're probably basing it because it's just right off the top. Okay? For those that trade with me every day in the day trading group, they know I waited more than 5 trading days for that setup. As euro dollar was going up and up and up and up and up, and Kiwi dollar was going up and up and up, and Aussie dollar was going up and up and up, and all these things were going up and up and up, I had taken profit at the bottom. I see everything rallying, and I'm like, huh, look at that. How interesting is that? Didn't change my bias, didn't freak out, didn't change my evil ways. And now that we're at things like monthly M3, if you know me, you're not surprised in the least that I did that. It took me 5 days of work. And so now it looks good. You know what is way more difficult than entering that trade? That's an easy trade. That's why I'm like, that's not an A trade. You know what requires an A+? Waiting the 5 days for it to set up. That's way more difficult. And so maybe that's the benefit of being in the day trading group, where we're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Boom! Take it down. Okay? So anyways, that's that. Girl, you got to change your evil trades. Take a look at Pig Dog. Once again, I have to change my pivots on this setup. And I am a bear, as you know. Bear. Let's make it bearish. And what happened in this world? Well, pound has been way up for days and days, over a week. Pound dollar's been up. Oops. Up. Up. Down. Sell. Again, I covered this last night in the day trading group. Now that you got a lower low, right? Let's look at this. Higher low. Higher high. I'm a bear. I don't really care. Higher low. Higher high. I'm a bear. I don't really care. Higher low. Double top. Ooh la la. Double tops are fine. But I was teaching people last night, you don't even need to do that. You don't need a double top. I'm like, yeah, you know what? 50% of the time you make money, but I bet you 50% of the time you don't make money. So I'm like, they're fine. Double tops are fine. Okay? But what I told them, and again, them, meaning the day trading group, once you get the lower low after the double top, it's the pullback that I want you to get. That's the one I want you to get. So I took it. Now you're like, but Wayne, it could have been up here. Yeah, you're right. Whatever. Could have been better making money. Oh, but Wayne, you could be making 12 pips more. Uh-huh. I'll cry about it. So anyways, nice, huh? Again, I waited a week for that trade. You see it on a 15-minute chart. You might see it on a 5-minute chart. I waited 5 days for that. It's been up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and I'm a bear. I made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pips selling the pound dollar. Then I stopped for a week. Now I took another trade. What are we at? 113.5. We're at 112.20. So I'm up over 100 pips. Yep. But remember, it took 5 days doing nothing. Waiting for my trade. How nice is that, eh? Oh, faux show. Did you hedge? No, I took profit at the bottom, Aaron. I got out, no joke, an hour before the pound rallied like a rocket ship. And I will admit there was a lot of luck to that, but at the same time, I read the market, I read the charts, I adjust the stop day by day by day by day, and then I'm out. 2 hours later, I would have lost the vast majority of my money, if not all of my profit. Well, I didn't know I was going to do that, but I did make a decision. It turned out that time it was the right decision. Every once in a while, a male supermodel can make a good, smart decision. The mayor says, didn't even consider a counter trend. Actually, I poo-pooed on the counter trend, didn't I? I'm like, you could have it. I don't want it. In fact, in the day trading group and maybe even the swing trading group, I coach people. I'm like, you don't even need it. It's not even necessary. I'm trying to create an army. That's why it's called boot camp. An army of boring traders that never go big, that never risk anything, that have nothing but boring small losses, and that let their winners run when they happen to be right. It's the most boring thing in the world. If you find your trading is exciting, in my opinion, you're doing it wrong. Okay? When I rob a bank, nobody notices. There's no alarm. There's no hostage taking. There's no bloodshed. There's no cops outside. But you can rob a bank that way too. I just hunt their stops. I don't go in guns blazing. But you can do that. It's more exciting. Hey, Wayne, it's nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm a bank robber. Matrix says, how did you not get stopped out then? When, Matrix? I'm happy to answer that. When did you get... All right. So, again, anyone in my day trading group, and I thought I did it here, but anyone in my day trading group watched me do it every day. Like, we'd have conversations about how and when I'm going to get out. Okay? And I think it was... that's right. On pound, I had a limit order somewhere in here. It was definitely not the bottom. I got limited out. That one, I got taken out with an LP, a limit order. So that one I was just taken out. We have to go to I think Aussie dollar was one, and I think I did it on the 4 hour. Yeah, it was this one. So every single day we would talk about it. So this is, you see these horizontal lines? I think this is actually me moving my stop at that moment. And we were talking about it. And then over a particular night, PSAR had dropped, but I wasn't trading then because this is Asia, this is London, but I'm not trading London. And then when I came back in New York, it had dropped again. And once again, my stop was allowed to stay open. And then somewhere in here, I got out. And if I recall, I got out on that doji. And that did take me out. And it may have been a smaller time frame. I don't remember if it was because we were on the S2. But what I do remember, it was right before this. that did not take me out. It was like, oh my God. Okay. What logic was I using to move the stops? So I was training and teaching people at that moment that you have to be able, in particular in a fast moving market, you should exit based on logic, not fear. Because you got to remember, I had a lot of profit on these trades and I'm like, oh my God, I want to get out. Like I got more than enough. On some of them, like my euro dollar trade, just that one trade was 500 pips profit. So you have to understand, I wanted to get out at 200. I wanted to get out at 3 and 333. The big decision, because typically my limit order is 333. So I discussed it with the day trading group. Here's the problem I'm going with. Nothing says get out. 333 is some what's the word I'm thinking? Arbitrary number I have in my mind. And we're there, but nothing says get out. What do I do? So we talked about it, and I looked at the moving averages. I looked at the pivot points. I looked at the trend analysis. And after going through that for about a half an hour, I concluded I'm going to move my stop. And I did. And the next day it had made another 100 pips because I didn't exit because of something arbitrary, but I based it on logic. So then I said, there's other ways of doing this. And then I reintroduced, which I teach from time to time, parabolic stop and reverse, which is an exit from a trade based on volatility. And PSAR uses basically good volatility and bad volatility. So I taught that for a day, and then every day for about a week and a half, we went through every day, and I would move my stop. And the next day we'd check my trades. I'd move my stop based on PSAR. How many people can confirm that we did that every day for a couple of weeks? Just move the stop, let it run, move the stop, let it run, move the stop, let it run, move the stop, let it run. And then when market conditions changed, well, I bailed on the trades. Did I know like there was going to be a massive run the other way? No, I was much more interested in getting out when my good volatility was decreasing and the bad volatility was likely. Then I analyzed, okay, now I have bad volatility, but then I also have my pivot points, I have price, I have all kinds of other things. And so, look, I got out, but I don't know, but that's what the chart told me to do. And then the chart jumped, but I was already out. And I was actually like, I was so happy the next day because I made a tough decision. You have to understand, getting out down here, you don't feel good. I didn't feel good until the next day when I logged in to meet with my crew, and price is up here, and I'm like, holy shit! Oh my God, I'm so happy, right? And I'm doing my tap dance, happy feet. And I look like Yosemite Sam. Oh, I'm the rootinest, tootinest Forex trader in the whole world. Right? But I didn't know at the time. And you don't feel good. You're like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm just telling you, they were all hard decisions. It was a hard decision to let it run, and it made money. It was a difficult decision to take profit, and I saved money. But that's the benefit of the live trading group. Look, I'm not telling you what to do, but I am pretty clearly describing my own challenges and the heartache of of making the decisions. And I'm pointing out, this is what you need to be deciding too. This is what you need to be thinking about. Oh, which pound? The pound dollar? You mean today's scalp? Today's re-entry? Oh, all right. Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, why should I have been knocked out? This is the one you're talking about, right? Okay, help me understand the question. Because I look at that and I'm like, no, I did the right thing there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to discuss it. So just, help me understand the question. I'll give you the juice. I'll give you the meat off the bone. So like this trade, I think was one of the trades I discussed for like, what, 45 minutes? No, not this one trade. But I would say 10 minutes at least, maybe 15 minutes. I described this setup at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, yo. Yeah, help Matrix. So which one do you mean? Okay, on pound. Why would I have been knocked out on this one? Help me understand that. It didn't even breach the M3. The daily M3 wasn't even touched. It didn't even double top. Where do you think I should have been knocked out? Oh, I didn't trade it on a 15-minute chart. Oh my God. No, I didn't take it on a... Well, look, even if I did. So, okay, so here. So what are you saying here? Because of what? PSAR? So you mean here, okay? Okay, so I shorted here. I could have used a limit order, obviously. Okay, yeah, so I got that. And you think I should have been stopped out where on this? Really? Why would I be stopped out on that? Even PSAR kept me in. PSAR takes me out down here on a 15-minute chart. Okay? But that would be normal around the market open. Yeah? Yeah, but I don't understand why you'd be knocked out. I only see an entry. So I'm trying to get to the heart of the matter here so I can clarify, right? Well, the stop has to be above here. And then you look at it, this is this whole zone. You also have to understand the whole pink zone. Okay, so let me clear this out. This whole pink zone is my sell zone for the day. So my stop's going to be above that, without a doubt. You thought that little pop would have... Hell no, what are you talking about? This, really? You thought this pullback would take me out? Never in a million years, dude. Never in a million years. My stop should be above this, dude. This is just a pissy little day trade. I had to wait 5 days to get the entry. I'm not going to get knocked out on 45 minutes of green candles on something I'll probably be short for 5 weeks. Look, I might make 50 pips on this. I might make 500, right? Oh, you're saying because I was here. Oh yeah, well, no, I moved that an hour before our meeting. Yeah, an hour ago. No, dude. Yeah. No. Look. Okay, look. Like I said, I don't know if this is a good trade or a bad trade. When I entered this last night, okay, my stop was either here or here. But I'm right. I scalped my entry, but Okay, let's go back to here. Let's do this. Let's simplify this chart, man. Okay. Okay, I'm a simple guy. I know I come across as an arrogant prick with an Ivy League degree, but I always wanted to be an arrogant prick with an Ivy League degree. But at the end of the day, I'm just a humble supermodel trying to make his way through a complicated world using charisma and beauty. So I got to keep things simple. So I look at this chart now, I'm bearish. Done. Why? Moving averages. Done. Now I do have a super secret tool that just tells me to be a bearish, but I will tell you about that later. So I'm so simple, I'm probably stupid. Cool. So I look at this chart and I'm a bear. Done. Less than 1 second worth of work. I also sell at M3s when I'm a bear in a downtrend. So I'm a bear. Great. I'll look at this. Is this trending down? Yep. So I sell at the M3. So I'm done. Sorry, there's nothing more to it than that. I might get knocked out at break even. Yeah, that could happen. Yep. Yep. But I might make 500 pips on this too. So let's explore. What do the wane do? Okay. What do the wane do? Well, let's do this. I like money. So why don't I say, let's do this out to 1,250 pips. Okay, because that would pay me a lot of money. I like money. I don't know. I'm a simple guy. There you go. I like money. When I got married, people are like, oh, why don't you create a wedding registry and we can buy you gifts? Do you need a spatula? Do you need fancy plates you'll never use? Do you want crystal champagne flutes? So my wife and I look at each other and you're like, we like money. Why don't you just give us money? Don't go to Bed Bath & Beyond. Don't go to Crate and Barrel. If you want to give us a gift, why don't you just give us money? We like money. Hey, honey, do you like money? Yeah, I like money. Hey, yeah, why don't you just give us money? If you want to buy us a gift, just give us money. So, yeah. So, I like money. I have no risk on this. Any money I make is free. Unlike the Biden money, I earned it. Okay. I, again, exited down here. There was work involved, but I got luck. I wouldn't say that's genius. That was hard work. But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, I had no trade. But on the 7th day, an opportunity presented itself, and I am now short. So, yeah, I might be here at the end of the month. Yeah, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. I won't be any poorer. Okay. But maybe it goes down here, and I'll be richer. Cool. I like that game. Silly, I know. Yep. And if I get knocked out today, it's all right. I got risk tomorrow. So I'd rather just go in tomorrow, hero or zero. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you lose a lot of money. One day you're buying your kids, right? You're buying them diamonds on the soles of their shoes. Hey, do you want $500 Nikes? Oh, daddy's rich. Boom, 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 boom. The next day, hey kids, guess what? You're going on vacation. Mommy and daddy's going to stay home. And by vacation, what we mean is you're going to travel with a circus for now. And maybe next year we can pick you up. So grab your makeup and your leotards. You're going to go on vacation with the circus. Mama, what's vacation? It's when you go to the circus and never come back. Hey, you get to see the world. So if too many retailers jump on the sell side, does it go up there by the end of the month? No, but they'll get stopped out when the market changes direction. Simplicity bombs of epic proportion. Simple genius. Yeah, there's simple genius to this, for sure. Simple genius. Simple genius. Hey, if you have some money, I can make your life easier. But if you want something for free, because you got no money, I can't help you. But I also have a little trick where euro dollar's going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row. And my little tool says, yeah, it's going to fall. And here's the 3 different projections. Okay. Base case, worst case, best case, all projected out. Why? Oh, well, we score it all out. Score it. And that's probably what's going to happen based on technical analysis, fundamental analysis, flow analysis. Down here is your flow analysis, right? Seasonal analysis. Scored it all up. You should sell it high off of there. And then I say, sell it high off of, right? Sell it high? You mean on my monthly M3? So I did. Now I'm filthy stinking rich. Huh? Now I pour champagne in my hot tub. Models and bottles. Genius, genius, genius. Cool. Well, too bad. You should have known. Yep. Oh, but it's like $80 or something a month. Oh, don't worry about it. It's too much money. Oh. So that, right? So that one already paid for the month. That was a good day. If I had a basic subscription, paid for itself in less than 12 hours. Yep. Richard says, don't let your wife hear that. Yeah. If she's in the hot tub next to me, pouring the Prosecco. It's less dry. It actually tastes better. Might as well have your Italian champagne. If you've ever been to Champagne, it's cold, dude. So it's a very dry champagne. Brut is dry. That's why if I drink sparkling white wine, very often I like Pinot, not Chardonnay. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, Jim is right. Jim is smart. You should listen to Jim. Your risk of per trade should be ridiculously small. And you should have a target of like 2% a month, let's say. Okay? I swear on your mother's grave, if all you did as a trader was 2% a month, every month for 5 years straight, you will have money raining out of the sky and people begging you to manage their money. But here's the thing. One, you probably don't have a lot of money, so you're trying to take big trades. You're trying to get rich quick. And two, nobody wants that. You think you're doing the right thing, but it's wrong. What everyone is interested in is slow and steady, steady and slow. As Goofy would say, slow and steady, steady and slow, right? That's what you want, man. So you're like 2% a month for 5 years. It's like a car lease. And all your money problems in the world will go away. You will never have money problems again. The thing is, almost nobody is ready, willing, and able to put in that kind of work and that kind of time, to do that kind of consistency. And that's the thing. The value is obvious. That is obviously the right path. That's all you have to do is work really hard, keep your head down, stay focused, and be very consistent over 5 years. That's all you need to do. I spent 5 years at Harvard. In my 40s. And worked and traded and did a bunch of other things. Cool. And I said, one of the reasons I'm doing this is I want to show you how quickly 5 years will go. And it was painful and it was brutal on me, on my family. It was brutal in a lot of ways, financially. Holy crap. And now it seems like a million years ago. And I said, that's what's going to happen. So many of you were with me those 5 years I was at Harvard. Years have gone by now, and it seems like a million years ago. And I said, that's what's going to happen. So if you now know the road to success, 2% a month, do it over a period of 5 years, people will give you money and you'll be fine. But for most people, they're not willing to put in the blood, sweat, and tears for years. What do I make of the online prop firms popping up all over, everywhere? Everyone's pitching this. They're selling a pipe dream to poor people. Not happy with your life? Maybe smoke some crack. You'll be happy for a while. I think it's ridiculous. I think if you did the math, you would say, it doesn't make any sense. How do they make any money? Well, right? So it's nonsense. But that's that. Okay, that's it. Okay, doesn't make any sense. Well, just try to figure out the business model. Just figure it out. Like, how does it work? Okay, they're going to fund traders, give them 90% of the money. How do they make, I mean, it's all of a sudden you're like, whoa, dude, it just doesn't make sense. Well, maybe they're doing it because they're good, kind people and they have altruistic reasons. Yeah, maybe they're doing it because they're good, kind people. I think they're preying on the desperateness. Is that right, Jim? That's interesting. I haven't even got that far. Just like, well, explain. You have to understand, I used to be a venture capitalist, right? So my job was to, read patents and all of that kind of stuff, play around with some prototypes, and then think about how am I going to make it, get it through distribution. So you have to manufacture it, right? Get it into distribution and sell it. And money has to be involved all along the way. And there's got to be a profit, right? Okay, great. So my job then would be to meet with all the people involved and ask a million questions to understand the basics of, like, how do we make it? How do we sell it? What are the margins? Who's going to sell it? All this kind of stuff, right? So I would look at a model like that and I'm like, how do they make money? Oh, they basically give money away for free to people they don't know, and there's a profitable business behind that. Okay, well, I have follow-up questions like, well, how does that work? I believe if you ask enough questions, you find out that's not actually what's going on. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay? Somebody's fooling you. Okay? Okay. That's that. So anyways, yeah. I'm going to probably do a training course next year. And I'm probably going to have to charge many thousands of dollars, but I'll teach you how to start a fund. You'll work for yourself. You'll have your own clients. It'll be a very, 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 very comprehensive and very, very, very interactive, very, very difficult set of days. So it'll cost you thousands of dollars, plus you'll have to fly there, plus you'll have to get a hotel room. But it'll probably be, let's say, a 5-day event that you'll never forget. It'll probably be a turning point in your career. Maybe in your life. You'll look back on it on your deathbed and you're like, that was a good freaking week. It's also going to end with a party. So boot campers will show up on the Saturday, and we'll have a big Saturday night party. It's already put together in my mind. We'll do it sometime in 2023. For some people, it'll be just a few $100s. For other people, it'll be several $1,000s, depending on if you want to come to the party only. I mean, we'll throw some kind of training in there so you can write it off in your taxes if you're incorporated. But the vast majority of it will be fund related, fund management training. And then a big boot camper party. And we're just going to have this epic, awesome, amazing time. Yeah, Jim will be there for the party for sure. If euro dollar went to parity, would that increase or decrease the trade between Europe and US? I don't know. Why does parity matter? Yeah, Jim, you might have to pay $800, but I might throw in a drink. But the problem is, I probably legally can't unless I do some other kind of thing. And that's when, so I've run, because back when I was in a nonprofit, we did conferences all the time. It's very important for training and especially motivation for training for new members, motivation for existing members. It's a good time to get together and do planning retreats and all that kind of stuff. So we used to do many per year. It was a big part of our national organization. And so as a leader of the organization, I had to interface a lot with because, I had fiduciary responsibilities to the board and to the corporation. So you had to meet a lot of time with the hotels, that were hosting the conferences and stuff. And it gets really wonky and weird, depending on who is buying the alcohol, where the liability goes, right? So if you buy yourself a drink, there's one thing. And if I buy you a drink, and then, you get in a fight and you beat somebody up, and then you rape somebody, and then you get in a car, drive away, and run somebody over, I might be the one that's in trouble the most. So that means my insurance goes up and all that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden your $800 ticket is an $1,100 ticket, because all of a sudden I need to spend all that money on insurance to make sure that one guy, the one guy that ruins it for everybody, you got to make sure that guy doesn't show up. So anyways. So Steve, I don't care about parity. Never cared about parity. Okay. Yeah, the pips made me do it. Yeah, spring for my bail. Hey, you bail me out, I'll bail you out. Fair. Fair is fair. So anyways, I think I want to do stuff like that, right? So I hope we do it. What's up with OPEC? It's bullish for the price, but oh my God, electric cars are really on the way. I don't know. Look, I just completed the oil trading course today, by the way. How long did it take? I think we did 21 meetings on average, an hour and a half each. Okay. And, whatever, dude. Electric cars and oil prices. I'm not in the least interested or concerned. Electric cars, oil should go to zero. Well, I'll see you when we get there. Okay. We had an off-camera discussion today comparing seasonality of natural gas to the seasonality of crude oil, who the consumers are for these, but why the seasons are quite different in the seasonality, the correlation that it creates between them and why. And then we had a conversation about the arbitrage of European nat gas and American nat gas and how it'll impact the market and how that has nothing to do with oil prices. And what an amazing conversation to have as a group when a couple of months ago, there's no way in the world we could have had that conversation. Right? Amazing. So for those that were a part of that, I'll thank you again. That was an amazing time. And I'm glad we did it. It was a lot of work for all of us. Hey, it was hard to watch it. It was hard to produce it and do it. But at the end of it, right, I feel like what's the guy's name from I feel like Ben Affleck. Look at my frickin' smile. Inside joke, sorry. Mom and Dad don't like that you're a Forex trader? F you, Mom and Dad. So, hey, I got to jump, babe. It was real. Remember, tomorrow there is no live stream. I'm over at FX Street. Apparently, they don't promote it. Apparently, they don't even schedule it. So, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm fired. I don't know. Yeah. Ear to ear, baby. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. Thank you for your blood, sweat, and tears for years. If you're doing it right, it'll be worth it. If you're just sitting here listening to me babble, and then you're like, yep, that makes sense, and then you keep doing what you're doing, it's like spending 10 years at a driving range, hitting 100 balls a day incorrectly. What you'll find after 10 years of hitting a bucket of balls every day, you will have perfected the slice. Well, if you think the slice is going to go away if you hit another bucket of balls, perhaps you're insane. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, but expecting different results. You can make 1 million trades and not be a better trader. So why don't you make a change? Hey, maybe that's FX Bootcamp. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that's Trader's Way. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it's joining the live groups. We're meeting today at 4. Do you understand? We planned the entire October, November, and December last week. Did you know that? In the swing trading group. So if you don't know what's going on today, dude, the swing trading group is months ahead of you. Okay? You're just in our wake. Okay? We will win. We have many plans. Okay? Remember the art of war. A general will be successful because many plans were made. fxbootcamp.com. The link is in the description below, Muhammad. In the art of war, Sun Tzu said thousands of years ago, an honorable general will win because many plans were made. So if you show up today and you're like, what's the trade today? Do you understand? That trade was planned 7 days ago. And I'm winning because I had planned it 7 days ago. And you're showing up going, what's the trade of the day? Well, if it's a zero-sum game, I'm going to make money and somebody's going to give it to me. And I earned it. They owe it to me. I made more plans. I'm more patient. I'm more disciplined. I'm smarter. I'm better looking. And I'm more humble. And money will come to me by the grace of God. Like a money magnet. It's going to flow like a river. Right? cash flow to my bank account, whatever. Dude, I don't know. I'm having fun. But the thing is, there is no joke. The part that's not a joke is we make many plans. We're very well informed. We're very, very thoughtful. We meaning the swing trading group and the day trading group. And here's the thing. We're probably going to make money. And we know most retail traders probably lose money. So where's the transfer of wealth? Those that plan almost none, the transfer of their wealth to those who plan a lot. Maybe not every day, maybe not every trade, but we go through the math of this all the time, and we will probably make money. That's pretty good when 95% of people fail. If you can swing the probabilities around, now that's up to your behavior. I can only teach you. But when you look at the math of like the rules, the math makes sense. It changes the probability. If you're a high roller and you go to a casino, you can ask the pit boss to change the rules of the game. There are rules they will give you. It's not just about a free suite and a free dinner, okay, and a bottle of champagne. No, you can actually ask for the rules to change. What can happen in this way? Can you double down here? Can you double down there? If there's a tie, who gets this? What if that happens? And you can change the rules just slightly so you are probably going to win. Maybe you go from a 1% edge to a 2% edge. Well, statistically, that's massive. So maybe this, veritas, okay, the truth. Remember, what do you mean the truth? It's knowledge. You know the truth. Because you are enlightened. You're able to do the research. You're able to plan. You're patient. You're disciplined. You have the skill. You actually do it. And now your enlightenment is transformed into pips. You won't always win, but your losers will be small. You won't always win, but your winners will be bigger than your losers. If you do the math, even if you're 50-50, you make money. Even if you lose most of the time, you won't be losing money. But we know, FX Bootcamp members aside, we know 90% of people on YouTube will listen to me and ignore me. And it's not my fault. I've reconciled myself with the Forex gods many years ago. I used to worry. I don't worry anymore. I don't really care. You don't listen to me? I don't really care. But you'll probably be a liquidity event and help me put my children through college. So, for those that don't listen, hey, thanks a lot. Muy bien! Yeah. But hey, man, when you join FX Bootcamp, the first thing you're going to notice is the team is awesome. You'll notice that right away. This place is different. You will find people do the work. They are smart. They are disciplined. They do try. They are focused. They do put in the blood, sweat, and tears for years. And we're all over the world. We're like a fight club. We're all over the world. You'll notice it right away. You might hate my guts, but you'll stay for the community. Okay? It's true. You want to know what's going on in Europe? Johan will probably help. His analysis is great. Want to know what's going on in America? Oh, maybe it's Maida, maybe it's Jim. There are many Americans. They'll be able to talk about that. Jean-Guy will help when it comes to Canada. Right? You want an agricultural point of view? Well, Lucas will tell you all about that. Hey, you want to see a 700% increase in coal exports by South Africa? Raymond will show you that. He'll show you the picture. Look at the picture. In fact, I think it was a video. Look at the video. Just miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of coal trucks. So we know all this. It's amazing. And then, of course, I know a few things and I share a few things, and we do a lot of fundamental stuff. We do a lot of technical stuff. Yeah, that's all good too. But you will never beat our team. That's it. Or go ahead, go through the prop firm. Go ahead, go through the prop firm. That you'll get rich quick that way. Have fun with it. Let me know how it goes. Hey, let me know how it goes. Maybe that'll do it. Good luck. Or maybe you do the blood, sweat, and tears for years and you do it yourself and you rely on yourself. Yeah. And I think you can do it. It'll just take time. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. Richard says, hey, can I be with you guys? Only if you have money. It's going to cost you $99 a month. And by the way, I just increased by 100% the value if you join the swing trading group. It's $99 a month. That I promise you one training session a week. Now it's good, and they're very often 3 hours or 4 hours long. But I just doubled that. So now every Thursday, you're going to have an opportunity to ask questions, get feedback, get training. So you get twice as much as I promised you, and it's still $99 a month. Why? Maybe I am altruistic. I don't know. Why? I don't know. I like Ryan. He's a good coach. I like you. You have questions. Hey, Ryan, will you work with the swing trading group once a week? Yeah, I'd love to. Done. You're welcome. I don't think you even asked for it. Well, I got your help anyways. So if one meeting a week isn't worth $99 a month, maybe 2 meetings a week is worth $99 a month. If you don't have the $99 a month, you got bigger problems. I can't solve them. Wayne, I'm in the wrong country. I have the wrong color. I have the wrong religion. I live in the wrong neighborhood. And I need you to help me get rich quick. Sorry, I can't help you. I can't. That's a big ask. I wish I could, man. It sucks. Hope you find a way out. When your life is more stable and you can focus more on building an empire, even a small empire, cool. Then look, $99 a month is stupid cheap. So when that's affordable, there's a resource created to help you get to the next step. So anyways, yeah. Right on, Rich. All right, I got to go, man. I got to go. See you at 4 p.m. if you're in my swing trading group. See you at 4 p.m. if you're in my day trading group. See you at 4 p.m. if you're about to join FX Bootcamp and upgrade your account to these groups. They're not expensive. They're not. I'm telling you. I'm not like everybody else. This is not like everything else you've seen. Promise you that. Okay? Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May our profits be above average. Thank you to Traders Way as well. See you at FX Street tomorrow. Another free webinar. It's 3 hours long. OMG. See you then. Cheers.